Hi guys, happy Tuesday. I feel re-energized because we had 4 days off, so that was awesome. We needed sleep. Matt and I were just sleeping the whole time. Anyways, it's just crazy. So
it was a recharging.
It was a recharge weekend. I hope everyone had a great 4-day weekend. And what's going on today? All right, I want to go into detail about these bag charms, and we got these really cool letters in on Friday. And Matt and I were just talking about this. I have my initials on here because I love monograms, obviously. So Matt and I started our entire business monogramming, right, Matt?
Yep.
I went back to like 2000 where we were doing stationery, and that's where we started with monogram stationery. Then it changed into monogram lucite trays. I don't know if you remember back then, we made a custom tray from the man who did all the lucite for the Carlisle. He made me a custom tray where I could insert your monogram or artwork into the tray. So that was something we did for a very long time. We did ice buckets, salt and pepper shakers.
Paperweights.
I mean, paperweights. I was looking through some of our photos. I was like, dude, our whole thing was about monogramming. So I love monogramming, and I love this idea of what's the next monogram. And I feel like there's so much of the same out there. And for me, I feel like I want something where I could first move this monogram around. So that's why I was like really attracted to this concept of bag charms. And then I was like, you know what? If I could put my monogram on here,
It's
that
like
would
the
be
monogram
awesome.
has always been a thing, the way we've done it, where it's a thing that you add to the
Object of the bag itself.
It adorns the thing.
Right.
But you're next leveling it by the monogram itself is a thing.
Yes. And I feel like this is such a great, and instead of just a monogram for monogram's sake, I feel like I wanted to allow for you to have your monogram. In addition to that, add little goodies to your monogram charm, or whatever you want to call this monogram clip that we have. And then you could put your monogram letters on here. So mine are ICG. And I think the next level of monogramming, honestly, is just adding a little bit of spirituality to your monograms. So I feel like for me, and it's whatever you feel like, you know, I wanted a little bit of clarity, and I really love this clear crystal. So I kind of love the idea of carrying this around with me. And when you get a little stressed out, you know what? Be whatever it is that you want. If it just allows for you to calm down and just like give you a little bit of respite from anxiety or whatever it is of the day, be that. I don't, you know, like I'm not into like, it's just more just your own thing. And then a little bit of evil eye, which I love, a little bit of green, which is for good luck with the heart. I've got my monogram here. It's ICG, which is great. And then you could keep adding. I have my tiny little clarity charm here, and I love it. I love it, and I love it. And I feel like if you have something really special you want to add to it that is of your own thing, just keep adding. And this allows for you to then, it's monogram plus, is that what it is, Matt? And I feel like that's for me.
And then also, like we were talking about before, you can then have a collection of different unique monograms that you create that have different meaning, like you're saying.
Yes.
But then you can then attach those to different items.
Yes. Yes.
So the monogram itself becomes a thing. And
That's
you're like,
right.
oh, I can use my XL Jane.
Right.
And I need like the clarity monogram.
That's right. So you could have the clarity, or today I want to do the pink.
Fixed monogram.
Correct. And I feel like that's, for me, moving the conversation forward with monograms, and it's the modern way to do monograms, and I feel like it's super cool. And then you could also wear it on your neck if you want to later on. You're like, I don't feel like wearing it on my bag right now. You could do that. So I feel like it's transferable. It makes it very free-flowing, but then I just love the idea of monogramming plus a little bit of spirituality mixed in with something very special that you carry around with you every day. It's attached to your bag, and I find it really special, honestly. So this is mine, and I've been carrying it around for the last 2 or 3 weeks, and I've been really enjoying it. I really have.
So like before there was the bag, and then the monogram adorned the bag.
Yeah.
Now the monogram is the bag buddy.
Yeah.
Like monogram buddy almost.
And it helps you. You know, it helps you get through the day. Sometimes it's just like really nice to just look at it on your bag, have it to play with. Sometimes, you know, I get a little nervous sometimes, so then I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna have this with me. So it's just kind of nice, and I really feel like I just love the idea of bag charms or bag jewelry, but then let's monogram it. And I think that's what, for me, such a cool thing. So these have been added online. You can select your own letters. You have 1 letter, 2 letter. It doesn't have to be your monogram. It can be the letters of your kids' names, whatever you like. So right now, that's what I have. Maybe I'll add PT, you know? So it's all good. Keep adding. It's awesome. All right. And then I just take this off and I just hook it onto my other bags as I see fit. All right. What else? Oh, okay. Now let's talk about this. What about, let's discuss topsiders, okay? The other day, Aya Kanai, who I love in New York, had this outfit on. She was wearing one of our bags. But then I was like, wait. What are you wearing? Black? She had these really cool black topsiders. I was like, what's going on? And it's been coming at me. Marlene Rettmeister, who I love also, did a whole thing on Sperry topsiders. And I was like, dude, I used to wear these all the time, and I love them, and I have them, the Sperry ones, the boat shoes, right, Matt? And Matt's like, I have them too in brown. Okay, so I have brown ones and I have black ones. But then I was like, you know what? Kind of wanted suede ones, and I found these. These are from Bass, and I think they're super cool. So I love them because first they're this cool color that I like, the sand color. I love the white stitching on them. I love the white leather. But then this is the best part. Okay, I'm gonna really date myself now. When in 6th grade, I spent so much time making the perfect little barrel thing on the end of my topsiders, and it had to be perfect. And I would do it over and over again until it was like perfectly all stacked up, like a little, like lifesavers all together. And then I would have them, and I just love that idea. And then now, fast forward, I was like, you know what? Screw it. I don't want them perfect. I kind of like them all kind of just screwed up. And this is how I'm gonna wear them now. And they're not, like, they used to be perfectly tied and tight. And then I would have like Argyle socks, I remember, that would match my topsiders because I was so obsessed with them. I had them in brown, I had them in navy. I think I had a pair of white ones. And then I would have like pink and green Argyle, I had Argyle socks and little striped socks that would match the topsiders. So weird.
Love it.
Anyways, yeah, so that's what I used to wear all the time. So back, and I love them, and I think maybe for spring you might want to get a couple pairs. I will link these to Shamai, and then I was also telling Matt about this jacket I found at J. Crew, which I thought, it's amazing. I've been looking for a jacket that's super soft, looks like boiled wool, but without the scratchiness of boiled wool. And I found it, and I also love the fact that it has this navy blue collar. I love black and navy blue, so I'm really excited. Anyways, that's what's going on today. Matt and I finished watching Billions, so I'm kind of sad that it's over, because I get the sad, like it's so
blues.
true. Post-show blues, and then you like want to listen to like podcasts that have to do with, like, you just want to stay in that world for a while. I don't know why, but like that's how I'm feeling.
Well, we went deep in that world.
I know. Matt and I watched all 7 seasons, and they're like an hour long each episode, so they're really long.
And like 12 episodes per season.
What a treat that was. But so it was really, really good, and I hope they make more shows like that. It's just fun.
I don't know. The rumors are they're doing one called Millions and one called Trillions.
Okay. Anyways, I think it was really a fun show. What else?
We were talking about this too. There's so many fun things about it, but if you're a fan of New York, one of the New York actually.
Yes.
They must have covered like
every eatery,
50 to 100 like legit restaurants.
It's where things get done. All these restaurants are where deals get done, where they're so old school, or where I remember when we used to work like places where you would take your clients for dinners, and so it was really fun to watch that because you're like, oh my god, no way.
Yeah.
So anyways, or like breakfast, like where everybody went for breakfast, like that kind of stuff. So it was really fun. So that was fun, and then we need a new show to watch. So if anybody has a new show, please tell us, because I'm always looking for a new show. Maybe we want to try that Mafia one, the woman Mafia one.
Let's try that. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, and I did watch Nicole Kidman's show Expats. It's kind of depressing, but I think I've concluded that Nicole Kidman likes to do those shows that are a little dark. Yeah, like that's her jam. She's very good in it. So that's on Amazon Prime. So anyways, we should do episodes on reviews of shows, right?
Totally.
Okay, what else is going on? Well, what else? Not much. It is Tuesday, so my brain's not working as quickly. But that's what's going on. Check out the bag charms.
It's
I'm really
the
excited about it.
Post long weekend, first
I
day
know.
back blues.
I know. Like this morning, I woke up. I was like, oh, I feel like I could just take a couple more of these days.
That's right.
But yeah, check out these letters. I'm really excited about them. They're just so fun, and you could use these. What's great? It's also a 2-for-1. You could use these charms and these letters on your Parker Thatch chain. So I have the fine color.
Covered.
So
Yeah.
you could hook them onto here if you want to on some days. So I love it. I think this is a really great new way to do monogramming. For me, I think it's fresh and it's really just, I love mixing the spirituality part to it. So check them out and we'll chat tomorrow. Bye guys.